profile, and it doesn't seem to correlate at all. I can't see any scientific justification for connecting the two results. Could be an alien starbase or something.
That's audio from a NASA debriefing in 1972, released yesterday in the latest Trump administration's mission to find out exactly what is out there. Let's bring in a man that knows a lot about it, Avi Loeb, theoretical physicist at Harvard and director of the Galileo Project, which brings UFO research into mainstream science. So much so, Avi, that you have spoken before the House hearings and forums, the disclosure forums, like Representative Anna Paulina Luna. So what do you make of this latest release, this third batch of UFO files?
Well, first, I salute President Trump for taking the initiative to release files because it will bring us to a better place. I saw last night the film of Steven Spielberg, the new film Disclosure Day, and I must say that reality is far more imaginative than script writers in Hollywood, because the latest release from yesterday is quite remarkable. There is a letter, detailed letter from the director of the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office in the Pentagon, talking about an event from 2023, October 2023. During 2 days, officials that are very trustworthy, law enforcement officials, noticed orbs in the sky that behave in very strange ways. For example, a mother orb gives birth to baby orbs that come out of it, smaller ones, and they say that they looked carefully at all the data and they cannot explain 40% of the phenomena that were witnessed. Now, there are two possibilities. If you are down to earth and you say, I'm a realist, which, you know, is pretty much the approach that the intelligence agencies take, you must admit that there are objects that are potentially produced by adversarial nations that we are not aware of. And they are near sensitive size strategic assets. So that's a major national security concern. There needs to be more research, more funding going to figuring out whether we are being spied upon by the Chinese. You know, we shut down a Chinese spy balloon. The question is, are there drones with very special technologies that we are not aware of? That is at the minimum. You know, and that's why President Trump's directive is very important, because it's a reality check, a honesty check on what we are capable of identifying. Yeah. And it's a hole in our defense system if this is coming from human-made technologies. But of course, the icing on the cake is, after looking into that, if we end up concluding it's not human-made, from some extraterrestrial origin, that would be the biggest discovery ever made by humanity.
It's in that transparency you're speaking about, Avi, is so very key. What else is interesting is that we understand that we are going to likely get even more, a lot more, so that the really expert analysis can be done by people like you. Avi Loeb, thank you for taking time. We'll look forward to continuing to follow this story.